Jason really over here trying to look like Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. Robotnik is here. Your Shadow, I guess?
Wait, hold on.
Andrew's Shadow? No, I'm Shadow. I'm wearing black.
I'm
Knuckles because I'm I'm matching my bed sheets. And Andrew's Tails because he's wearing yellow.
Yeah, there we go. There's the Robotnik. It's going to be like...
Kevin would be Sonic because he's usually wearing blue for some reason. But he's not here. He's got some power problems going on, so he's not able to join because it keeps going in and out, and he doesn't know if it would be stable enough to record tonight. So we're here. We're here with another podcast, going down some memory lane this week. And yeah,
some memory lane. Nobody told me anything about memory lane. Sounds like a long walk.
It's I wrote memory LAN like a LAN party, but yeah,
I don't have the energy for a long walk like that.
We got a big announcement this week for you guys, other than the fact that this is the second to last podcast before we're gone for a month.
We'll miss
Andrew,
you.
Stand up for an ovation. We're going to clap.
Stand up.
Please stand up.
Stand up.
Come on, Real Slim Shady.
Stand up.
Come on, Real Slim Shady.
Slim Shady wouldn't be wearing a hand butter shirt.
It's backwards. Great. It's great.
That is your fault.
It's not a problem. It's actually correct. It is correct. I looked into it because I was confuzzled. It is correct.
But if any of us were to record, it'd be fine.
No, Jason, I think has the same thing.
Okay, well I don't. So.
Yours is it's your problem. Where was that backwards for you, Jason, or no?
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, that's how cameras are supposed to work.
Fine for me.
Yeah, you're the one that's messed up.
But I know, like, I look at your screen and your window's on the correct side. Like, I feel like I'm your computer screen looking at you. Yours is the right orientation. His is wrong.
Let's not confuse me.
And mine is right on mine, but I don't know what it looks like to you guys.
No, everything is right for me.
Well, like my shirt's backwards, but that's how it would be.
It's not on mine.
Illuminate.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Mine says Eton Imuli.
No, it's illuminate. No. Very clearly illuminate.
It's right. Okay. It's the right way around for us.
Well,
I don't know if mine's the right way around for you guys.
I can read Wendy's. I know I can read Wendy's on his. What is happening? Not again! Andrew and I did a solo podcast.
For me, his is the only one that's backwards.
Mine and Andrew's are backwards.
You guys are all fine for me. Everything's fine for me.
I think I found a solution for it, but never actually figured out this. Oh, I know the solution. Just flip the recording. Just trust me.
Just what? One more time. One more time. Just what? What do you gotta do? You got just
be recorded. Everything's fine for me.
Yeah, it's easy to fix. I literally just press flip in Premiere and I'm done. Easy fix, no problems. But yeah, with Andrew's shirt, Andrew one night texted me. He's like, "Hey," I want to talk, and I'm like, "Oh, I was at Forge for the first time in 6 years."
Those are always scary words.
Well,
hey,
yeah,
we need to talk.
I was like, "Okay," I'm like, "I can come home." He's like, "No, you're with people. Go stay." And I'm like, "I'm on my way."
Well, then don't tell me you need to talk.
So I left.
I told him like it's nothing serious.
It doesn't matter if you say we need to talk or I need to talk to you about something. It's just like, okay, we're gonna do that now. Yeah. Because it's just gonna be like, what could it possibly be? What's it gonna be? Is it in trouble? Did something happen? Is everything okay? Is it important? Is it?
Well, there's times where he'll text, like he'll be like, "Hey, I need to talk to you tonight," and then before I even say, "What did I do?" he'll be like, he'll be like, "No, it's nothing you did. I just need to tell you about something at work." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Oh, thank God." And then I'll still text. So what did I do at your work? But
that was when I was still doing cars and I was complaining about every little thing.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to do this anymore.
So it was when I first got the car too. So I came home, and he's like, so I think when we hit like 150, we should start considering shirts. And he gave me like a list of these shirt companies. Like, it wasn't the ideal solution. I still want to.
Oh yeah, we haven't actually explained any of this.
I'm explaining it.
That he has.
I'm explaining it. This is a story to explain how the shirts started. I'm getting there.
Story.
He told me about the shirt, and then we were playing Halo, which the video hasn't come out. It'll probably be out while we're gone, because I plan on having most things, hopefully all things, done for October.
Yeah, content will still be coming out. You will get podcasts for.
Yeah, you'll get another live action. You'll get other live stuff. Andrew and I have pre-recorded, and I think we're going to pre-record some more things, maybe with Jason before he goes to work.
I wasn't involved in any of this.
You were at work. It was late at night.
I'm always at
work or sleeping.
Nobody coordinates with me.
But well, because the big thing is like you guys both sleep now, so like when you're leaving, Andrew's just waking up. So it's
I love how we just disappear for Spooky Month. Don't worry about it. We're not doing anything suspicious.
Everything's Christians.
No one will know.
Who's gonna know?
Who's gonna know? We already have like 4 weeks worth of videos done and pre-scheduled because I put down the dates that they're going to be released. Because we're ahead.
My videos.
We're ready.
We don't get to do any spooky content, like real spooky content for this season though, because we'll be gone for that period.
We don't get to make any, but we can go do stuff and have it like have fun ourselves. This month is like a good month for everyone. It's like a detox month, I think, except for Kevin because he doesn't have nothing changes for him. But yeah, the shirt. So we played Halo and hand butter, blah blah blah. You've heard the hand butter story, a whole podcast about hand butter. And I literally was like, I told Andrew, I'm like, I downloaded a font called hand butter. Remember that? Actually, Jason, we've been like kind of hiding it, but in plain sight. Like when you saw the logo on my computer and his computer, that was because I already had the shirts made. Like they were already on the website.
Well, I figured this also had something to do with that conversation that the two of you were having in your room that you wouldn't tell me anything about.
The one.
And I was just like, yeah, no, that's great. Just having conversations behind my back in the house while I'm standing here.
I texted him. I was like,
and just giving me no.
I texted him. I was like, hey,
clue whatsoever what the heck is going on.
I was like, I think we had more shirt ideas that we talked about because we had a meeting in like December for like an annual meeting, which we need to do again at the end of the year just for funsies. But we had the meeting and we talked about shirt ideas and like, so I told Andrew, I'm like, here's some ideas. I said, but my big goal for the shirt stuff is like to not just make shirts based off of us, but to like eventually make like our own fashion line, I guess you would say. So like we'd have like a kind of a line of clothing that comes out, like Linus Tech Tips releases stuff that's like tech related. So like he has some like cool things that are like keyboards, but they're done really neon looking. So like something like that where we do like our own
just
little
general themed stuff.
Yeah, he keeps a theme like for everything.
Where it's not like stuff we've said or stuff we've done, where it's just
so like if we did a fashion line for Andrew, it might just be like really cool cat shirts. That just like all these cat shirts. Jason might be like cool monkeys. Mine might just be some hands. Kevin would be just Doge or Ein from Cowboy Bebop. Who knows? Right now, the one I'm hand drawing most of these because like I want them to be like good shirts.
I love how everybody's got an animal, and then you've just got like thing.
I'm a finger. I'm the finger. But I'm working on a.
Isn't that what they called the hand in Addams Family?
The hand?
It was thing.
Oh,
it's also a
you're just
in the
thing.
Marvel series.
I'm just the thing. Okay. But I'm working on
it's not
I'm hand drawing.
It's just thing.
I'm a thing. I'm hand drawing stuff.
No, it's not. It's not a thing. It's not the thing. It's just thing.
I'm a thinger. I'm the thinger. I'm the thinger. But I'm working on one right now that's I got to work on the stairs one, but the stairs one is hard because I have so many different concepts for it. I don't want it to be like just one of the original ones was just like this with the words STARS on it going up or down. And I'm like, that's too simple. And then I'm like, what if we do our Minecraft characters running up the stairs?
You have to use the Minecraft stairs.
And then I was like,
at least.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait on that one. Even
it
though
just needs
that
to be.
You
know those shirts that are all just like a line of pictures. It just needs to be all the different stairs that you can have in Minecraft. It's just a single block of each stair. And then just the word stairs.
Oh god, that's actually a good idea. But I'm working on one that's
at least for the first design. I mean, it's simple enough. It's just all the different stair blocks. And
I'm working on a piece of toast that says "I smell toast." That's like looks like it was burnt into it. That one I'm hand drawing right now. It's I'm not like I'm gonna probably fix it a bunch until I finally.
You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. But it needs to be a toaster with a face. and then just one piece of bread. Just the toaster's talking. It's just like, I smell toast.
I think for now I'm just gonna do the toast one, where it's just toast with the word burnt into it.
I just love that it only has one piece of bread though.
But we're gonna. So these shirts are not like, they are the final products. Hopefully, if they turn out good, like the hand butter one, I learned after we're using a Spreadshirt. I learned afterwards that I could put like the logo on the back. But one day when we can actually print, I want to use Wizard Printing if we're still in Florida at that time, to print out a bunch that we keep and ship out ourselves. It might, be better. But that's like down the road. So this is like a good solution for now. But like
this was like, it's not really costing much.
It's not costing anything.
No. Yeah, it's all through a third party.
But it's a good way to support us a bit. So
No, you cost you something because you bought yourself a shirt.
And I bought Jason a shirt that's supposed to come hopefully by next week. There's one that's not on my Christian blank. It's not the exact thing that we were hoping for, but it works. So like one day when we get that company where we print from Wizard, I told Andrew earlier as a joke, I'm gonna call them the revamped models, and even have that on the website as not on my Christian revamped.
It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon to update designs, to do new designs on the same theme down the road.
Well, also,
in fact, it's fairly common. That's just what you do. You update your stock. You create new versions of it to keep it fresh for people that want new ones.
And for the time being, the one thing I really hope to do is whatever money, if there's any income that comes from this, is to put it into freelancing artists to actually make designs and stuff. So for a while, it's just going to be paying for itself to make new shirts. That's the goal for now, because making a shirt's easy, but honestly, there's better artists out there that.
Who are you gonna hire, Ivan?
No, I'm gonna go like actually look for freelancers. I have the ability. I have the websites I've used. I mean, I was a freelancer for a time being until he stopped making videos. But I realized I did the maths. I went through his name on Cash App and saw how much he paid, and I made like $2,354. And you know what I spent
you were doing
it
it for a while though.
You know what I spent it on? I paid rent a couple times, mostly. McDonald's.
Mostly.
I spent most of it on eating out, because when I was working for him, he would send me another one right afterwards. So I'm like, I don't have time to make food, so I'd order food, edit the next video, and then go to sleep, and then do the same thing every other day or so. I'm like, that was good. I mean, that wasn't ideal, but hey.
If you could have picked up more customers too, it would have been better.
Yeah, I mean, his stuff took a day, but if I had like 5 customers, I could have been like, hey, I could do 2 a day for, blah 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 blah. Like his were, because I had to do his research and stuff. But yeah, shirts are available. Down a link. We've been advertising it as jokes, like we had a couple times in like Raft. Kevin was like typing in like subscribe to the channel, so I typed in the Spreadshirt link, and Kevin's like, "Do we have a shirt store?" I'm like, "No."
After that, I'm like, "You want to spoil the secret, man?"
Yeah, you came to me and were like, "You're not supposed to say anything," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, because we talked about it, we're like, let's keep it a secret, just as a joke, because we don't want to like put it out there until we actually release it or have one in stock, like Andrew has. And I am bad with secrets.
I've had this since last week. I've been waiting to tell people. It's just been sitting.
Yeah. And like I said, there's like stickers. We're probably gonna there's like a bunch of stuff Spreadshirt offers. Like we can print a redirected mouse pad. Not going to, because it's probably cheap, but
I don't have a mouse pad.
Do you want a redirected mouse pad?
No, I just realized I'll
take one.
I just have a mouse on the desk.
They're small and cheesy. Like,
how bad is that messing up my sliders? Oh god, they're terrible.
But yeah, no, it's a good opportunity for simple stuff now. That like, who knows, if we maybe did this and found a good person to freelance to, like an artist, maybe we can actually keep that artist as a regular designer, or maybe they do good enough that you hit your button again. Literally the same freeze frame, Jason. Every time you touch that, oh my god, no, so much work. Oh god, no. But
$80.
Yay, you can buy Taco Bell for everyone. I'm kidding.
Taco Bell's on you.
But yeah, no, like we're excited. We showed Jason this morning.
Some chalupas.
We literally threw the shirt at him to show him, and he's like, "This is mine now." Which honestly, we were worried. I told Andrew, I was like, I was slightly concerned. I'm like, we're gonna show Jason the shirt. We should show him before the podcast, just in case it's like an issue, because like I know we've said you and I both said that we weren't really ready for it, but because it was a free option, that's the only reason we went with it. And I was like, I kind of feel like
about
Jason isn't
the shirt we made for you.
Yeah, I'm not okay with how the shirt that I made for you is like what exactly we wanted, and so I was like, oh no,
not on my Christian blank,
where it's not like a true like expo marker thing, but
it's something.
That's the revamp. That's one of the ones that's definitely gonna be
like
revamped.
I mean, honestly, here's the other thing: is do you actually see any shirts anywhere that you can write things on like that?
No,
like they're not a very common thing. You're not going to find a whole lot of places that are going to be able to print that kind of thing. Like I fully knew that if we did that shirt, it was going to be like a very custom, specialized print.
The only place I've seen a shirt like that is Rooster Teeth. They have a Ryan the Blank guy.
Really?
Yeah. That's why when you came up with the idea,
look at us.
I was literally like, dude, that is that shirt. Every time we talk about it, I think of that shirt. Which is funny because Ryan's the one that did things with minors. It's not funny, but
no, it's not at all.
But
I forgot why I took these off, and then I put them back on, and I remembered they're dirty.
Yeah, so we're moving up in the world slightly.
Are we?
I think. I hope. I don't know. Last week's podcast was weird but great.
Do you even think, bro?
No. No.
You burp. Stop dying.
But
die slower.
Huh?
He said, "Stop dying or die slower, at least." He said, "Slower."
I'm doing slower. I was going slower. It's a Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to talk about it a bit because Andrew and I played the beta yesterday. Call of Duty
said, "Oh yeah, this beta's out. I'm playing it tonight." He's like, "You want to make a video?" Yep.
That's literally what in the car. Hey, I downloaded Call of Duty. Oh, what? You want to make a video? Yeah. It was good. I mean, it can run on my computer on high, so I'm sure it can run on anyone's computer.
What is it? What is it now?
The new Call of Duty that's coming out later.
No,
this
year? What's Call of Duty doing now? Like, what's their thing?
Oh, this is another World War II.
Yeah. But it was good. Like, it was fun. We played it and we were like laughing, and it felt like COD again. I mean, it's felt like COD the last few ones, but
the people that I watch on YouTube are actually really enjoying it. Other than obviously like the play of the game.
Yeah, but
like, they want the last kill for
they have a play of the game feature.
Yeah. The content creators don't like that because they like the last kill cam.
The last game, it depended on certain things. Like sometimes it did play the game, and then sometimes it did
remember it.
Kill the game. I remember it because I remember we used to fight for it either way. Like you and I would be like, "I got play of the game. That's totally the play of the game." And then 2 minutes later, you're like, "Yeah, well, this is play of the game." I'm like, no,
none of us got it.
Yeah. It was like a dude that got like 2 kills, and we had like a quad kill.
I was about to say, I mean, to be fair, like some of the play of the games are absolutely ridiculous from any of the games.
Yeah. That's what people want.
I hated that in Overwatch. Like you or a teammate would do something absolutely insane, and then the play of the game was like somebody shooting somebody twice in a row.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Like how is that play of the game?
It's not.
Overwatch was its own thing. It was more accurate when I played, but I don't know about your experience.
I played it at launch, and it was just always weird.
I've been on and off with Overwatch every time.
I can't play it.
I like it. I really like it. Like I've put over 50 plus hours into it.
think I played the beta.
Probably more than that.
My friends were all excited for it, so I was like, "Oh, I'm excited too." Then
my friend got me a beta code for it on PC, and I was playing on my dad's old computer, so it could not run it. So I was running at like 5 frames per second.
Jeez,
it was really bad.
But no, COD. There was one moment that I'm excited for because we filmed it and it's going to come out next month just because we needed extra content. And it's where Andrew's like, I'm going to use a sniper. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll start using a sniper. And we were on this map aiming down at these people, and we both pull up from our scope and look behind us. And there is like a conga line of snipers on our team behind the same corner, shooting the same people. And then we died. We all died at once from a mortar bomb or something. And Andrew's like, well, that guy's excited.
Wow.
Yeah, the weird thing about this one, and I kind of like it, but I kind of don't, is that they don't have 6v6 lobbies or whatever it is normally. Like it differentiates. So it'll have like 6v6, 8v8, 10v10s,
24 versus 24.
So it's just a matter of how many people they can get.
Well, I mean
that's
open lobbies and they just pull people in.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a good thing. That's how they keep their load-in times quick.
That's what I said.
They grab as many people as they can grab, make a set of teams out of them, throw them in.
I think
it's not the same thing every time you play.
So the last game had something called playlist, and when you selected team TDM, and it said team deathmatch, but it said all, which I'm wondering if it's set to all because it was going through all the different numbers that could be in the game. So I wonder if you could have selected like 6v6
team deathmatch 6v6.
Yeah, I wonder if it was just playing the playlist in the beta. I wonder if
that's possible.
Because it looked like it could have been that. Because like some lobbies, if you looked at the top, it didn't say 48 all the time. Some lobbies said 26. Some said 18. And I think you were just cycling through the playlists. But I don't know. It's just the beta. So that's
more when it comes out.
That's just what I think. Because like the last game was annoying because as soon as you launched it, even if like I play hardcore TDM, it would always be on the playlist to play every single game mode, and you had to select hardcore TDM just to only play that game type.
I don't think I want to play hardcore at launch, even if you wanted me to, because some of the guns that we were using in core, like they'd have to balance it out, because I was one-shotting almost everyone with a couple bullets.
I mean,
so hardcore would be nothing.
Real war, that's how it is, though, almost.
Yeah, but that's how the hardcore game modes are. They're meant to have less. You're meant to have less health, so you can kill quicker. Like it felt like hardcore on core.
I didn't feel that.
They need to balance some guns out.
I didn't feel that.
Is one of the game mode or one of the game difficulties core?
That's just regular
Call of Duty has always had core
less than hardcore.
Yeah.
It basically
I have never noticed that, and honestly, that is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard.
Well, there's core matches and then hardcore
that
matches.
Is which Robin was it? Which Robin was it? Is that Tim Drake's Robin?
Possibly.
Why is everybody either overwhelmed or underwhelmed? Why isn't anybody just whelmed?
Well, it's
Young Justice. Which Robin was that?
Dick.
Yeah, it was Grayson then. Why is everybody underwhelmed or overwhelmed? Why is nobody ever just whelmed?
Well, core is like the regular game modes that you have in every COD, and then hardcore is just, hey, I don't like playing regular game modes.
That's not how that works. You can't just take the hard off the front of it and make a new thing.
They didn't make a new thing. Core's always been hardcore is probably the newer thing compared to core.
No.
Yeah.
Been a thing since
do you know what hardcore is? Hardcore is no HUD. Bullets don't take as much time.
Yes, but that's not what I'm saying. Something being hardcore is not it being more than core.
It's like it is.
Hardcore was a thing before. Hardcore was a word before Call of Duty.
Yeah, but we're talking about the
Call
actual
of Duty.
match.
I know, but Call of Duty just decided. You know what's less hard than hardcore? Core.
Well, I don't even know if that's what they call it.
It's jock logic.
I think we just call it that.
Ridiculous.
No, it's a core matches.
No, well, because it's just the core of the game, and then hey, we want to take it one step further. You play hardcore.
No, but again, that's not how that worked.
That's how it works in COD.
Hardcore was a thing, and in order to scale it down, they just took the hard off of it. It's asinine.
No.
It's just
like we said, there was no hardcore for a while. It was just, hey, there's just team deathmatch. But now, because they added a hardcore match game type, now
multiplayer became the core of Call of Duty. So if it's the core part of the game,
that's mostly the reason people bought the game, was because of multiplayer. No, that really the reason people used to buy COD is because of the multiplayer being the core of the entire game. No one really bought it for story for a while. They only bought it for multiplayer.
Like Black Ops 4, like they didn't make a story for that game for a reason. Yeah. Nobody cared anymore.
Which hardcore TDM on that was great. Black Ops 4s especially, oof.
No. Black Ops 4 just didn't end well.
Black Ops 4 was fun. No. Multiplayer? Black Ops 4 was fun compared to freaking 3 and Advanced Warfare.
3 was better.
Or Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare.
I gotta clean this keyboard.
Infinite Warfare's multiplayer was trash. I played it once.
The only reason anyone really bought Infinite Warfare was for Modern Warfare.
Remastered, yeah. Of course.
And because they spent $80 on a game just to get the remastered.
That's pretty much. I mean, I bought it. Well, I didn't spend 80. I thought I spent 60.
I spent 80.
Oh, for cheats?
No. Oh my God.
I have a theory that buying DLC or extended edition, like the $80 or that come with like better weapons and stuff for the story, is just a cheat code. Essentially, you're buying a cheat code.
So I just cheated for Guardians of the Galaxy then.
What does it come with?
Hold on.
It depends on what it comes with. If it's DLC, no, that's actually like a bonus to buying that pack. It's like a coupon, basically.
A coupon.
But if it comes with a gun to make you an incentive.
Sunlord outfit for Star-Lord, a City Lord outfit for Star-Lord, and the video game soundtrack. And then
that's an actual definitive edition. Talking like if it comes with a gun, like you said, Deathloop came with more charms.
No. If it comes with a particularly powerful one, I get what you're saying. But also, that's still not how that works.
Like if I buy the $30 or the 30th anniversary Bungie thing that comes with Galahorn, but no one else gets Galahorn, I'm buying a cheat code.
These outfits are stupid. Why did I buy this?
Because Galahorn's good. What? Yeah, why did you buy it? It's not going to change your experience. What do you guys think?
I hate that too. That like when you buy the extra stuff and then you get it and you're like, I really don't even want this. I'm not going to use any of it.
Like you buying the
Cyberpunk, perfect example of that. Like you get a gun and a sword and you play for like 10 minutes and you no longer want that gun and sword because you've got better stuff.
Yeah. You bought the Life is Strange definitive, I think, and that came with like outfits in the DLC. That's a good incentive to buy.
Well, it also had the remastered collections of the other game, which you can only get by getting that version of the game.
That's a good incentive, though. That's like a real reason to spend more money on something. It's like, oh, hey.
Right now, that is the only way you can get the other two remastered games. You have to wait until they come out to buy them.
Are they already out? Like, can you already play them?
Come out in early next year sometime.
When can the other people play them?
What are the people?
The people that didn't buy the definitive edition.
Play the remasters?
Yeah.
When they buy the definitive and they come out. You can still buy the definitive edition. It's still available to buy.
So they're never going to release it like a standalone?
I mean, probably.
No, the remastered games you can buy as a standalone when they come out.
That's what I was asking. When do those come out? So you have to wait either way?
You have to wait until they come out next year to buy them separately. But right now, if you want to pre-order them, because you get special outfits and everything for pre-ordering those games.
Okay.
So you have to buy the definitive edition of Life is Strange True Colors to get those.
So when the other games come out on Steam for pre-purchase,
for everything, they're actually coming to Switch too.
If they have those outfits too, you just basically spent more money at one time.
Yeah.
Hey,
I bought cat outfits for Alex. It's worth it.
That sounds way different than you meant it. Just saying.
He bought cat outfits for Alex.
I want to buy the Razer headphones still.
No.
I need cat ears, man.
No, you don't. We can 3D print you some.
No.
Maybe if we can.
Well, those headphones are actually good.
Yeah, but you're spending money on headphones you already have. That's called blowing your wallet. Listen, Andrew, do you need headphones? Do you need headphones? I'm gonna teach you kids something. Do you need headphones?
I need earphones, not headphones.
Do you need a new set of headset? Do you need a new headset?
The volume doesn't. The volume doesn't work anymore.
Am I getting a new computer?
Kind of. I mean, like I said,
well, you kind of do.
If we took the time to fix your PC, we could get it to work. But it's probably cheaper in the long run to just upgrade or get a new one and use that one for redirecting.
What I'm doing.
Yeah. Plus, you're planning on not doing a 2 setup thing, which is good. So it's good. I mean, we're doing the same thing, but on crappier systems technically.
I mean, with how it's been performing lately, I can probably do one computer.
I'm surprised I played COD on high with no drops in frames.
I got to get around to replacing this thing. I'm not doing anything that makes me have to deal with the Radeon software again.
I'm going NVIDIA. Only AMD thing I'm gonna have is probably the CPU.
Yeah. AMD, like the hardware and everything seems to work fine. Like everything works great, except for that their stupid software crashes constantly for no reason. I'll boot it up. I'll have no load on it. I've got like 2 things that open at the start. That's it. I'll boot it up and it'll crash. And it's ridiculous. It's the software, not the hardware. And that's...
I wonder if it's thermal throttling. How much airflow would you say your system has? Like, I know your fans aren't working.
Yeah, considering 2 fans don't work, not enough. But I've got an extra fan sitting in front of it now, and it still crashes.
Maybe a faulty power supply too.
No, it's the software.
Well, because when Radeon crashes, it doesn't reboot your system. Andrew has that problem with his software being a problem.
Radeon, sometimes it crashes the whole system, everything locks up. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just freezes for a minute and then it pops up with a notification, Radeon crashed, blah 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 blah.
That might be a video card error.
But every time I come back, like every time it crashes and I come back, I have to redo Radeon.
Well, that's what I'm saying is Andrew had the same problem on his graphics card, and it's a GPU problem, not a software problem. The GPU links to the software, and anytime there's a problem with the GPU, it sends that signal to the software, and the software resets because now it's not reading that GPU as correctly. Because like anytime that I have a power outage, I have to reset stuff as well, but that's because it power cycled with an interruption. Like my fans reset whenever a power outage happens because now it's like, oh no, the signal was lost. What? Oh, we'll figure that out later. Let's see. What slot is it plugged into? Is it plugged into the one closest to the CPU?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the best spot.
Yeah, I was about to say I plugged into the primary slot, not the secondary.
If I get a new card,
I am not computer illiterate.
Andrew's.
If I get a new card, Jason, you want to get mine?
No, don't give it to Jason. Don't give it to anyone.
It's working.
Don't give it to anyone.
What are you running?
The RX 5700 XT.
That is known to have software crashes. And
it's not. Oh, that's right. You changed it. What happened to the other Sapphire that we had?
It's in this computer.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I want the matching Sapphire back because I want to run them dual and see what happens. I just want to play with it. I just want to see what happens.
AMD doesn't do dual channel support. Also, that's not the same one. That's a 570. You have a 580.
I thought they were both I thought we had the 2 570s.
What's in his computer is a 580.
Yeah, you have a 580.
My computer.
Well.
I have 580.
But both your computers have 580s.
I used to have a 570.
I have.
The 570 was the one I bought for the old system. And then when I built the new PC, Andrew built his, and he gave me his 580.
I thought I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was running the same as the one that I.
Essentially, other than the case, you and I have the exact same PC. I think you and I even have the same Sapphire card.
But do you have the same RAM?
No. No.
I don't even remember what I'm running for RAM. I think I'm running ridiculous amounts of RAM for what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I got like
skill, by the way.
Huh?
Your eyes.
What did we buy for? What did we buy for this? 8 RAM 8 gig RAM sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running 4 8 gig RAM sticks. I've got way more RAM than I need for most of what we do.
Well, I have 2 16 sticks. So.
Well, right click on your start menu and go to system on your Windows.
Yeah. I don't.
It tells you how much you're running. Mine says 32. Andrew says bright face.
I'm white.
Yeah. Super white.
Ta-da!
What, Andrew?
2700.
What, the CPU?
CPU, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to KGB about that. He's like, I used to run a 2700X 8 core. I'm like, that's what I'm running.
I think that's what we've all got right now.
Yeah. I said I usually don't.
Far more than that, apparently.
I said I usually don't go lower than 8 cores if I can help it. I'm like, I'd love to go to 16, but honestly, that's only for editing, really. Like, anything higher than 8 cores is only for, like, people that do, like, 3D modeling, people that do, like, engineering and editing and Photoshop. Which even then, that's some of that's CPU or GPU based. Hello and welcome to our tech jargon section of the podcast.
Oh my god,
jargon.
But yeah, with COD, like, and the other, we filmed some other stuff to prepare for the next month, and it felt like we were going down memory lane. Andrew was saying, because we played like Fortnite, and then we played CS:GO for a little bit. And,
I don't understand this, man. How did we win the first game of Fortnite with you only killing one person?
How did I kill a person?
Build stairs.
I never kill people.
It's a survival game. You survive.
Fortnite used to be hard.
How am I always like top 3, at least in Apex? Yeah, you've played Apex with me. I'm not that good. I just survive. I stay away from people. I live until the end, and then I fight it out as best I can, and I usually lose.
There was one time I was playing with a couple, Dennis, and we were playing Apex for a good 3 or 4 hours. We won maybe like 15 games.
Yeah. Well, they were tryhards though.
Yeah. It still had fun though.
She still blocked my number. She was from Canada, and my phone wasn't able to send messages to Canada.
Canada.
To Canadians and
Canada.
So like every time she would text me, or every time I would text her, it wouldn't go through, but she could text me. So like I would be like, dude, why did you block my messages? I'm like, every time you text me, I get it, but I can't text you. Like, why would you block my messages? And I can't call her or anything. So it was just an ongoing joke because we met her in person a couple times with her boyfriend that lived down the street from me at my grandparents' house. That we met through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we met them through the Destiny
first. I met them alone. It's like, hey, let me just meet them without you to make sure they're okay.
Let me just meet these random internet people that say they're down the block from me.
Yeah. And then we went, no, because we were supposed to meet them together at that one bar Louis place.
That didn't work. And then I was talking to them. They said they were in town. It's like, oh, we should meet up. I'm like, yeah, I think Dennis is working, or you were doing something out of town or something.
Yeah, I remember when we went out to eat with them one time at
when you could,
place.
and if you,
and then I ended up going to Best Buy with them. I got stuck in their car with them.
I hate going places with other people.
I was driving. Okay.
Well, I went with them and I was very confused because like he used to work at that Best Buy. I was like, oh, this is cool, but yeah, they were good at games. We played a couple Fortnite things, and they took it very seriously. They took it very seriously. I mean, they met each other through Gears of War, so it's understandable.
Aw, professional gaming couple.
Aww.
It was a real story.
Aww.
Yeah, they met through that, and they started playing Destiny. They joined the old clan, and we played the Osiris DLC with them a lot.
Yeah, I played a lot of raids, and then we switched to Fortnite.
You guys were all excited when what was that DLC with the Darkness came out?
Yeah.
And you started up a new clan and everything, and it's still on my Discord, and nobody's on it ever.
Well, the Scorn of House of Devils has been around for a while.
Here's the thing with Destiny. We literally just talked about this the other day, and he sent me a meme about it. You play Destiny, you get all excited for what's coming out. You play it, you say like, it's kind of boring now. It's the same stuff. So you wait a little, and then the next expansion gets announced. You're like, oh, I'm playing that. And it's just a complete cycle.
Playing that. It's so exciting. It's awesome. It's finally the thing that it's supposed to be. No, it's not. This is
no, it's called the Timeline of Destiny. Beginning of it, haha, funny loot go burr. Then the second portion of the game is, I hate this game. Why am I even playing it? The third point is, what is my purpose in life and how much money have I forfeited to Bungie? And then the last portion is, I can't wait to play Destiny 2 again.
I mean, I don't even know why I was even playing the game at some point. Like, I finished everything in the base game, and I was still playing the raids for other people.
Because it's fun to play with people. Like, that's why
I had literally done every single thing in the game.
I like playing it when I'm playing like with you guys, when I'm hanging out and we're doing things, but also like you get a little try-hardy and like run and gun through things, and I don't have the time to enjoy the game.
With that. That's just
like there's I like Destiny because there's lore and everything. Like you can actually explore things and play with these other weird bits and artifacts and stuff that you just find along the way. Like there's lore to be explored in there, but I never get to enjoy any of that because I'm always like 12 steps behind. Because you guys, hey, you want to play Destiny with me? We're gonna play Destiny next week, and then you spend the whole week just running everything, and then I show up and I'm like, yeah, we're ready to play. And we're like, oh, we did all that already. We can do it with you though.
Half the reason I gave up personally on Destiny was because they just have too many things to do. Like your entire week is booked with Destiny stuff. You can't play any other games. You have to play that. Because there's weekly stuff you have to finish and stories that go away.
Well, now they've spaced it out so like you don't have to worry about that. Like like basically the whole Forsaken timeline with all the
I thought you froze. I thought you get
all the with all the seasons. The seasons are the seasons were all still available to play. So like I could go back and play the first season if I wanted to right now, and it doesn't affect you as much.
The story stuff they only had for like a week, and it was a long story where like you needed a certain amount of people to play a certain thing, and you just couldn't find those people.
I love MMOs, and I love MMO styled games like Destiny, but I don't like people. Like even back when I like played PC games and MMORPGs and everything, I was a solo player. It only got me so far, and then I'd get tired of things, and I'm like, I either have to be 40 levels ahead of the pace in order to beat this boss, or I have to go pick up a crew of people that actually know what the heck they're doing, and that involves, finding people, and then other people, and then other people until I find people that actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, I played Destiny solo a lot, especially because like there was a portion in the first game, like because I didn't know Andrew when the first game was out. And like so, like my friends stopped playing at my core group. We played most of the DLCs together, and then I played with Austin and my friends from high school. And like there was a portion where they stopped playing the game and went to COD, so I'm playing alone. And like Destiny had a great way of doing it with like forums, but like they had their whole setup for like that's how we did a lot of our raids with you, Jason, last year or 2 years ago. Whenever we all wanted that ring, where you could just find people
that none of us ever bought.
We all got it.
We got it. We all got it. And none of us actually, I am still so mad. All the work we did. And I didn't have the money to actually buy the damn ring.
Neither did I.
$100, dude. It's so expensive.
It was only 120.
Was it? I thought it was more.
No.
Oh, why didn't I buy it? Oh,
you were going to buy it and said, no, it's pointless. I got the banner. And then you didn't even run the banner.
I also had a card then, and I really wasn't getting paid.
I wanted. I
knew I had to move out, so
I wanted two things out of the freaking 40 things we worked so hard to get. I wanted two things: the hoodie and the ring, and I got neither of them.
Didn't I buy a T-shirt? Didn't I buy a T-shirt that wasn't even related?
You bought
to
the
it?
year one stupid T-shirt from the stupid Triumphs event.
Oh no, that not that one. I bought one like during that time. I bought a T-shirt because they had a discount going on for like a free emblem or something.
Oh. I just remember the one shirt you put your name on the side. It was the Triumph shirt.
Still so mad.
You're just gonna pull it out, huh?
Just happens to be next to him.
I still wear it. Like it still has my name on the edge.
I wanted it, but I didn't have a job at the time.
It says I'm the finger, and it has the Destiny logo. It's a knot. It like our shirt quality is so much better. Redshirt.com.
The description.
No, seriously,
it's got the logo. It's got the logo in the same spot too, in the back. You're good.
All over.
Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, no, I'm waiting for Destiny's DLC to come out. I'll probably play it just to see where the story goes. But
I probably will play it because I also told myself like this is the expansion I've been wanting personally when they announced it to like 2 years ago.
Yeah, this
is the one I wanted, so I'm playing it.
Let's talk New World. No, I'm kidding. Neither of you have played the beta.
I talked to Nier about it.
I got him to download the beta. The best description in this what I said earlier, the best description I have for what that game seems is it's just very whelming. It's not.
And the time this video comes out, it'll come in 6 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I was kind of excited about it. Like there's some things that I really really like, and then I think we talked about this on the last podcast too. It's just you can't place your finger on why it's not great.
Yeah.
Because it's just another MMO.
I just feel like MMOs, like Destiny, as bored as we get, it's mostly because of like not having people to play it with. But the game still is live and is living, and it's still fine.
This really hit you, huh?
And people are still super excited about it.
If I had a group, I'd get New World and play it.
Yeah,
because it seems like it could be fun, huh?
Let's all play New World.
If you want to get New World, I'll play New World.
If it gives Jason something to play, I'll play it.
I might get it.
It might give me something to play again too. So when we play Jack and Deck or Mario, I don't rage.
Because that's the other thing.
You and I get home at the same time, so you and I could play it a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'd be the guy.
Well, we could also kick. Well, you'd be me. You'd be me. In the case, because like all the things you guys do, I'm not around. They're like, well, you weren't there. I'm like, we'll start doing things on the times you know I'm going to be there. My schedule's not unpredictable.
No, but like a lot of times I'm doing like my important thing, and I could care less about playing the game. My top priority is getting the video out, and then either starting the next day or just saying screw it, I'll rush in the morning.
No, but I have been thinking like it'd be good for us to have a thing to play, to just play. And I mean, like we could stream whatever it ends up being, but none of us just have anything to play, especially not together.
Well,
we have a lot to play together, believe me.
Surprisingly enough, I took time to finally play a game outside of the group and by myself. But I made a choice. So Nier was playing Remnant, which is a game that I used to love on Xbox. And I was editing, it was on Thursday or Friday, so I had to go to the funeral for the Haitian service to help them out. And I was going to edit Jack and Dexter for the next day.
That's okay.
And I was editing the day that videos, and I was like, okay, I got today's video done and uploaded on time. I'm like, I could sit here and play this game with Nier, or I could get ahead of the game and get tomorrow's video done. So I can go to bed on time after the funeral and not focus on it.
Redirected.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a little time for myself and play with Nier. It turned out that Nier had other friends he was going to play with later, and it was only 3 people that could join. So I started playing the game with him and then his friend, and then the other friend joined and was like, oh, I can't join you guys because it's 3. And I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I got videos to edit, so I'll be back. You can play. I'll be in the call. Watch your thing. No, it was Raft. I was supposed to release Raft that night. That's right. I was supposed to edit 2 videos for that day, and like I decided to play a game for a little bit rather than releasing the second video. Went to the funeral, got home around 10 o'clock, edited the video before I went to sleep, was up to 5 o'clock that morning. Still got the video posted at like 10:16, got the next day's video started so that on Saturday I could edit the next few days' videos. So I got ahead 2 days, but yeah, it's hard to even focus on taking a day to play a game by yourself. So if you want to edit, email.
That story went like 5 directions. And
I'm pulled.
You know when somebody's trying to tell you a story and like, well, in order to tell you that, so it's Kenny. Well, in order to tell you that story, I got to tell you about these things.
What happened to Buzzy? Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry. Why are you sorry?
He's like 3 stories away. But wait, what happened to Buzzy? Oh, he died. Goes back to telling the story that
we apologized for it, and Ivan and I were losing it because we weren't ready for the "I'm sorry." He was like, it was just like he was talking about Buzzy, and we're like, well, he starts talking about his mom and stuff because it was a memorial for her. He starts talking about other things, and he goes, blah blah blah, and Ivan are like, well, what happened to Buzzy? He goes, oh, he died. I'm sorry.
And then goes back to whatever random thing he'd gotten onto next.
So Ivan and I just went inside and watched Death Note. I got Ivan a Death Note that day.
I have a question, Dennis.
No.
The Spider-Man pop behind you, are the lights on his eyes like glowing?
I thought it glowed, but no, it's just
good.
It's just reflection.
It looks like they're glowing.
It's reflection from the window, actually, because there's a little bit of light still. I was gonna tell you something.
Was it important?
No.
Then you wouldn't have remembered anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was important, you
now
remember.
It's gonna bother me.
Or not.
Does anyone else okay, because like this is a serious question. Does anyone else have a tendency to like think about something like, oh hey, I should probably move that remote off the bed, and if I don't move it in the next few minutes, my brain tells me, you don't move that, you're gonna be bothered by it.
Yes.
And then I move it.
Because
that's the one problem with my job is I have a lot of those issues in my head. So like if I walk by something that's not in place, stupid me will take time out of my time that I don't have already to put that thing in place.
Like I'll tell myself I should probably look at a lot of the time it's like I should look and see what time it is. And if I don't look to see what time it is, it bothers me the rest of the day until I look to see what time it is. Like I don't know if it's like OCD or something, but I'm like I gotta know what time it is. Now my brain told me.
No, it's an ADHD thing.
I'm like I gotta know what's happening. If I don't pet Chicklet now, she's gonna hate me for the rest of my life.
I just love when I look at I wonder what time it is. I look at my phone, look away from my phone. I didn't look at the time. Look back at my phone.
I do that.
Look away from my phone. I still did not look at the time. It's like I've looked at my phone 5 times to try and find out what time it is, and I still don't know what time it is.
I've done that a lot.
7:15 p.m.
Yeah. It's hard for me because I've put my
my phone.
I put my car clock to like 5 minutes ahead because it's how what I'm used to with my family.
Yeah.
So I'm always on time. So like that's why like Andrew, when I told you the other day, like my DoorDash completion or on time rate is like super high. It's because I'm going by the clock on my car.
Yeah, I base my time what's on my phone because the thing is like with this car, I've noticed the time will go off by a minute or so every now and then. So like, there's no point in me changing it. It's just going to change itself. I don't know why it does that, weird. But yeah, it changed to a completely different date like a couple weeks ago. Like it's not that day.
It's a new car.
It's probably getting updates from something.
Well, it is a new car, so I'd expect it to have problems. Like my stupid tire. It says I have 9 PSI in that one tire, but no, it's definitely not flat.
Faulty rear tire sensors are just a common thing.
I dealt with it on the other soul I had. I have 2 souls, huh?
Because he's not a ginger.
No, you don't have 2 souls. You just replaced yours.
Yeah.
And then he got towed. And
you had a white soul, pure, and then you moved into this house with us and got a dark soul, impure. Symbolism? I think not.
It's true.
Coincidence? I think so. Yes, it's a coincidence.
Welcome to the fam.
I dealt with that tire light for a good 7 months with my other car. Only my other car didn't beep about it every time I got in. Every time I get in this one, all I hear is just beep, 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 beep.
I might be able to fix that for you.
He's gonna hit it with a hammer. Oh, I thought you pulled out a whip. I'm like, well, how's that gonna fix it?
Smack my car.
Smack that.
It's already got a dent in it.
We'll go plug into it after the podcast.
We should get what we got to get done first before we do anything else, so we don't waste more time. Because Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Bong.
I'll be up all night, so I'll be using the bathroom.
I won't be up all night. I gotta sleep at some point. Because no one's home tomorrow.
To get Taco Bell.
But like I said, we had a memory lane thing. Andrew and I were sitting outside. We were sitting on the couch watching a movie.
You're good, bro.
Yeah, I'm fine. We were sitting on the couch watching a movie last night on HBO, and Andrew's like, I don't really want to watch this, so we stopped it.
No, I knew I would fall asleep. Like I was already closing my eyes. I'm like, I know.
I turned and looked at you and said, "You better not sit in that position with those eyes slightly slight like that. I know you. You're gonna be out."
Well, I used to just say I'll be fine. Let's just watch it, and I ended up falling asleep.
That's all right. You guys got home, or you got home yesterday evening. We were supposed to do filming and stuff. I lay down on the bed to stretch my back. Well, just stretch out before we get to filming, and then I wake up and it's 8:00 this morning. I'm still dressed. My phone's tucked underneath. Both my phone and my mod are tucked underneath the mattress against the wall.
I kind of did that when I was playing Outer Worlds. I was so tired some nights. I play a little bit of Outer Worlds, and I'm like, I'm gonna go close my eyes for a few minutes.
What is my hair doing? I've become a greaser.
Oh,
I've become an accidental greaser.
Look at when
I put my jacket on, and then my hair decided to do this.
Look at when I live streamed Cyberpunk for 14 hours.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Where I laid down for a second.
That's for other reasons.
But I was tired and did go lay down for a second and close my eyes, and then I was out. It was the next day. My stream was still up. Kevin messaged me. Or I think I was in a call, and Kevin was still in the call.
I would have nothing to do with you. I think you said you were playing. In the call, and I'm like, I'm not joining you like that.
Yeah. But we watched the movie, stopped the movie. We're looking through the old Cartoon Network shows, and we watched an episode of Chowder.
Somehow I was awake for that.
Rada.
Oh yeah, we were up for 3 more hours because we watched Chowder, an episode of Flapjack, and just stopped watching Flapjack because it was horrible.
God.
And then we watched
on HBO.
We watched
Star Wars. I'm watching this.
We watched Fail Army on
no,
YouTube.
Continue.
There's a bunch of stuff on
We
YouTube.
watched Fail Army on YouTube, which is just fails people do. And we watched that for an hour or two, and then we watched a meme or two.
What are you looking up, Jason? White?
Google?
Colors?
No, what was that? What was the
Is it a cartoon?
I'll be on HBO Max for quite some time now.
That was it.
On there.
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
No.
Billy and Mandy.
Cat Scratch. It just out of nowhere back into my head.
Is that Nickelodeon?
It might have. I thought it was Cartoon Network. It was Nickelodeon. With the gray cat with the flop back ears, the black cat with the pointed ears, and then the fat orange and white and orange cat. Just Google Cat Scratch. You'll see it. It'll just literally the only thing that popped into my head was spleen, and it just I had flashbacks from the 90s.
I remember Cat Dog. I watched a lot of Cat Dog.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Oh, this show.
Remember Chalk Zone?
Yeah.
Chalk Zone.
Yeah, Chalk Zone was good.
We were talking about old shows, like My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
My gym partner is a monkey.
We spent the night playing old games, or old games we used to play, not really old games. And then we just go to watching old shows. It's this is nostalgia trip.
Yeah. CSGO was so much nostalgia, especially because of the lobbies and how toxic they are. We recorded that.
that video will not be making it to the channel.
We recorded it and literally like played for 13 minutes, stopped the recording, said, all right, I'm deleting this one, and stopped playing the game. And we're like, you know what, I'm done for the night. All I did was go in there and go, and then I was done for the night.
I spent a good half of my high school career playing CSGO.
Career, yeah.
Your high school career?
Yeah. Those 4 years of career, man.
You didn't get paid for it. You got free food, but no, it was great. There was like
playing CSGO.
There was like one person. So there was an Australian chick in there, and she was talking to the dude. The dude was like a really mean dude, and so like they're like trying to get her number and stuff. And I go in there and go, and Andrew heard it and was like, don't. And then some guy goes, and then the chick went ooh, and the guy's like, who, what? And he goes, why was that one so much higher from the finger? I'm like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Just in a really deep voice.
No, but I'm about to say you really got to mess with them. You got to go as deep as physically possible.
I tried. I was like, I don't know, man. That was crazy.
Weird.
They're like, what?
It's weird, man.
Just CS:GO casual lobbies.
You've got to hit. I hate you, brain. What's his name?
Who? Swagger Souls?
No, the really, really deep voice guy.
Corpse?
Did the Corpse, that's it. I had it. I was gonna say it, and then my brain went, ha, you thought. Like you just gotta go full Corpse on him. So you just get as high as possible with an ubu or some chuckle or something. You're just like, yeah, it's just weird.
That is crazy.
Crazy, man.
Thank you for calling the numbers of 954-488.
No.
I do love that I've just become an accidental greaser.
Hold on. Can I don't know if I can put that through the mic, but I want you to hear the voice anything
wrong. Yeah, you can put it through the mic.
No, I meant like if it's going to pick up.
Do what I used to do. Do this. This is what I used to do. Just put it against the mic. It should pick up.
So
I'll give some context for it.
From church yesterday.
Okay, you give context.
I'll let you go on.
Okay. Andrew was supposed to pick me up for church yesterday after the Haitian service because I couldn't drive my car for a week because I didn't have a plate that was legal.
Oh, you didn't? Did you get the plate yet?
I'm getting a phone call.
From who?
Jamie.
From whom?
So I was waiting for Andrew, and it was like he's like, I'll be there at 3:45, and they wrapped up early, and it was like 3:45. So I called him, and I was like, oh, I'm like, I'll leave voicemails. So I was like, you know what, I'll keep calling him.
So I called him voicemails.
I called him again.
I was on like 2 hours of sleep.
I called him.
Trying to wake up wasn't good.
I called him like 5 times, and left 5 different voicemails, and I told him you need to listen to those. Some of them tell a story.
You called 4 times with your phone, and then once with your iPad. Like that's gonna make a difference.
Well, yeah, because
man, you never know.
My big thing was my phone bill was kind of a problem, and I was worried they turned my service off. So I was like, maybe he's not getting my calls because of this. Anyways, what?
I heard that, but no one else did.
Nope. Heard nothing.
Hello, little babushka. I'm letting you know I am ready to go. Okay, goodbye, babushka.
What is that accent, and why did you use the word babushka?
It was trying to be like an American Russian accent. Babushka.
Not at all.
Babushka. Hey! It doesn't have to be real.
It came out Indian stepdad. That's what that.
Hello. We have been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Please call Dennis Finger at 954-488-05.
Hey, stop giving people his phone number. Stop letting people hear his phone number.
They can text me if they want.
0570, and this is the offices of Dennis Finger. Thank you. Have a great day.
Offices of Dennis Finger.
It's the signature set off.
I'm just gonna start picking up spam phone calls with a ooh.
Don't worry, there's more.
Ooh.
There's more.
They'd probably be like, "Oh, I have a wrong number."
Angelo. I got your number from a stranger taking me hostage. He wants to ransom a GTX 3080 or 90. Oh, you think a 72? Okay. Please call back quick.
I love how it actually doesn't even sound like you. Like, at least through the microphone, it doesn't sound like you. It sounds like it is some random person.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, you kind of smell like...
That one didn't pick up too well.
No. Oh, let me play it again.
Oh, you kind of smell like...
No. The ooh picked up. So the next one, I think I know what it is. I called him on my iPad, which has advertisements for it to be used, and I saw the crazy calzone from Little Caesars, and I called him and was like, "Hello, this is Crazy Calzone. You come to me in your time of need."
What?
Don't worry about it. Just listen.
I understand you need to come in your time of need. But I asked for a 3080, okay? That kid... No, don't tell him. That kid didn't know what he was talking about. That or I'll take cash for it. Either way...
or the cash amount that it would take me to get it is okay.
Like, no, don't tell him. Well, take cash for him.
I was like, I had it on speaker. I was like, you need to, I need like a 3080, and this kid's kind of crazy. No, don't tell him. Shut up. Is there
this
more?
is a voicemail like after this man. No, that's the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, don't leave voicemails.
Screw it. I'm just going to have fun with him. No, I was like, I don't leave voicemails like that. Normally I go, hey, I need to talk to you. Give me a call back. Bye. We're like, no, this dude's asleep.
I don't leave voicemails at all.
I mean,
voicemails are pretty much pointless now because like you always know who's called you and you just call them back to find out what they do.
I'd rather you leave me a voicemail so I can listen to it and determine if I actually want to call you back or not.
Or you just out of courtesy called him back.
No, just leave me a voicemail. I'll listen to it. And
I don't. If it's a number that's not 954, I don't answer it. If it's any unknown number,
I answer it.
I get
pretty much how I go.
I get spam calls from our area code.
If I get spam likely, I usually answer it and try to make it where they hang up on me. My grandfather actually answers. So my dad's phone number shows up as Solera, which is the company he works for because his phone's through his company now, and he'll call them sometimes, and my grandpa will be like, "Hello, Solera Pharmaceuticals. How can I help you?"
Farmies.
He'll say what's on the caller ID back to them, and they'll hang up in a few seconds. Or he'll make me bark at them if I'm over at their house. Pick up the phone. I think I answered one time myself. It was like, "Hello, hello, 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 hello."
And you were an alarm clock? What?
Please don't make that earlier alarm sound. Please. I'm gonna hear that in the morning.
You're just gonna get home. One of us is gonna get home from work, close the front door, and just hear,
like, you know, it's time for me to go back to work. I'm out.
Can you imagine somebody sets off a fire alarm?
Called the Uwu podcast, huh?
No, this is memory lane. I remember when I first heard Uwu. It was just like yesterday.
No, we were talking about all these throwback things. It would be cool at the beginning of the year to do like January and February, just do a whole bunch of throwbacks. Even do like we've been talking about doing some more semi-live action kind of things. We could do like throwback TV shows, do a couple episodes. It's just
What are we doing? You're saying we could do throwback TV shows. What are we doing with the throwback TV shows?
Us on the couch reviewing our childhoods.
Oh, okay. That I was confused. You said we could do throwback TV shows, and I didn't know if you meant like I could just look at it and be like, I did that once, and then like you tell me to explain. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I didn't tell you to explain anything.
Yeah.
Do you smell toast?
No.
Do you taste almonds?
No.
The boss. No.
No. So Jason, I meant to tell you.
So Andrew, I meant to listen.
Dennis.
No, I meant to tell you. I actually did like what was it called? Sword Art Online. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to watch it. I literally cannot tell you why.
Because you're stubborn. Because you refuse to.
Hey.
It's literally you just refuse to be converted.
Hey, have the understanding I did that night. Remember, I was like, he doesn't want to watch another one. Fine.
I was okay with it when he just didn't like it, when he just wasn't that into it. I can be okay with that. But when you're just going to be stubborn for the sake of stubborn, where you're like, no, I actually like that. I'm still not going to watch it because it's anime.
I can't be stubborn if I can't tell you why I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, he just has.
Yes, you can.
He probably has just too much stuff going on, like TV shows he's already watching.
Clone Wars.
At some point, we'll convert the man to at least watching Sword Art completely. At least the first season, and then we'll talk about season 2.
The first season's all you need. The first season's all you need. We'll probably lose you about like the last 4 episodes, the last 5, the last 4 or 5 episodes when it gets all weird and into a different game and everything. We'll probably lose you, but that's okay.
What's season 2?
No, it's not. It's the end of season 1.
No, season 1 ends with them sitting on the top of the hill, and then she comes back to the real world, and he comes back to the real world.
No, it's not. Season 1 ends in Alfheim.
Oh, we don't talk. That's technically season 2.
It's not though. It's season 1. Season 2 ends. Season 2 ends in the real world with what's his name? Like, not to spoil too much of it, but no, Alfheim is season 1.
Nerds.
I felt the same way. Like, especially the second time I went back and I watched it, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this season 2? No, it's not. No, it's not, because that's when season 1 ends. It's weird. Get you excited though. It kind of like if you really like what's going on and you're an anime fan to begin with, it's kind of like a revitalization before they close everything out. It's cool.
Well, it was called Sword Art Online 2.
No, there is a different show.
No, they did call it, like, because even like SAO season 3 is like called Sword Art Alicization.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure season 1.
You might like Gun Gale too.
No, because that's too lolly for him.
It's really not though.
What does that mean?
And also, you made his chibi logo. You really think Gun Gale is going to be too...
He thought it was a cute cat.
And also, it is hilarious that you don't like or watch anime and your logo is that chibi. Like, you've just got a straight up chibi logo and you've no idea what that even means.
Oh, I didn't even know that was anime stuff.
I want to make merch someday.
I just made his logo. I didn't know it was actually related to anything.
Well, it was just a cartoon cat. Yeah, it's not really related to anything. Well, I mean, it's a style. It's an art style.
Oh yeah, it's chibi. People make they made a Ruby chibi show and it looked gross.
Yeah, you mentioned that, but don't mention the fact that I play mostly anime stuff in Beat Saber.
Yeah, but it's just music.
Well, and your character in Beat Saber, your avatar in Beat Saber.
It's a total waifu.
Yeah, you're a cat girl in Beat Saber.
There's no other. It's either that or playing as a giant paper cat. Takes up half the screen.
Well, the waifu is for views.
I also put his Master Chief. Views. View.
This video's gonna get 10 views.
I rarely even get 5.
We do it for the views.
Views. We do it for the love woo.
Please, sir, can I get some views?
Please, sir, can I get 10,000 likes on this video?
Viewers? What even time are we at? I think it's time to wrap up. We've lost it.
Just one last question for you guys. What's Ubu spelled backwards?
What's sus spelled backwards?
Just everybody. It's like an answering machine when you hello.
No, real question though. Real question. Spaghetti or pasta?
Same thing.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they're the same thing, obviously, but one's different to eat than the other.
They both go in my mouth and come out my ass, but
okay.
Spaghetti is to pasta what a square is to a rectangle. Okay, you don't
rectangle. Squirrel.
What?
I need to teach this man to cook.
Andrew?
Spaghetti is.
Don't ask me like
a
I know how to cook.
Pasta is not a singular dish. Pasta is a type of dish. Fettuccine is a pasta. Spaghetti is a pasta. It's a type of dish. You can't say spaghetti or pasta. Spaghetti is a pasta.
He's Googling it because his face got really bright. To me, they're exactly the same. If I were to come to you as a 5-year-old and put pasta that's like fettuccine alfredo on your plate, you'd be like, "Oh, thanks, Mom, for the spaghetti.
Thanks for the white spaghetti."
So we'll see you guys next week.
No, we won't.
He's Googled it and he's just like, "We're gonna pretend that didn't happen." I didn't.
Literally the first words, all spaghetti is pasta. I'm like, okay.
It's the same thing, Andrew. The more you know.
Spaghetti is to pasta as squares are to rectangles. Okay.
So we'll see you guys next week, right?
Yeah.
It